Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another quick video for you, man. Hope your day good. Hope you understanding that you blessed, thankful, appreciative, gratitude, at place and space, man. You know that peaceful state of mind? Peaceful state of mind. You might not understand it, but that's what you've been looking for. Because with that comes everything else. You can't have that peaceful state of mind unless you got love. You got to have love with understanding to have that peaceful state of mind. You got to have love to care about the next individual. You got to have love to care about any other thing around here. And the thing with that is this. Our intentions, if a lot of individuals observe their intentions, it's going to be far and few that's going to have love within it. That's where we changing, but it still has to be brought to individuals' attention. Blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding each individual out there. No exceptions, never no exceptions. You need to know this. Each time you open your eyes, each time you get to see, I don't even want to say the next day. Anytime you open your eyes, you're supposed to understand this. Whatever was bad in the past, yesterday, whatever it was, whatever was troubling you, whatever it was, understand this point. You made it through the day. You had made it through the day. You managed to get to sleep and everything else. So when you open your eyes, the prophet asks you a question. If you made it through the day with whatever that was, when you open your eyes, why would you give attention to it again if it wasn't pleasant, if it wasn't beneficial, if it was confusing for you? Why give it attention? That's playing into the same energies as yesterday, you can say. And that's the thing about this shift. You got to understand that the energies changing. A lot of y'all gonna stay within the old energies. And when I say old energies, it's simply this. Old ways, how we used to be, and new ways. Because that's all it's gonna boil down to. We all should understand the level of consciousness we was on. We should all understand all of the silly, naive times we had. We all should understand that. How it was a lot of darkness within individuals. That didn't have to make an individual a bad person. Because we none bad people. We none bad individuals. Because you have your soul inside of you. Just that in itself don't call for nothing toward bad. We just don't know how to act. We learning how to act. We maturing. That's it. This energy, you're going to feel uncomfortable in a lot of situations. But it's for a reason. It's for you to embrace it so you can make so you can transform into the new energy, with the new energy. See, a lot of us, we get confused in what you do. You go back to what you know. That's it. Because you don't understand it. And you're not going to understand it every time. That's what faith is. That's what believing is. Do you understand that these energies is here to help you? God, spirit, source, your creator? Do you believe? Then you got to understand. You just don't know what you don't know. What's going on tomorrow? 2 days from now, you know what's going on. If you got an appointment, you know. Other than that, you don't know. You just don't know what you don't know. It don't matter who you are. Gotta trust, man. We gotta trust. A lot of times we react. We react. Don't react. Don't react. No time. And even better advice than that. For the individuals, you feel like spirit, you feel like souls, you feel like you ain't being heard. You feel like nothing changing. You feel like you ain't receiving no information. You're feeling uncomfortable as far as your connection goes. And let me tell you, when you get to that place, if you can remember always, you got God inside, God will never leave you. God will never stop loving you. God will never turn his back. If you can grab that concept, then just understand this. Maybe you all right. Maybe you just all right. That's the thing we got to learn to do. We got to learn to go with what we can't see. Because everybody's, I'm not going to say everybody, but most individuals been living truly unaware of the unseen. Truly unaware of the unseen. And the whole time, it was the unseen helping you move. Deep confirmation, there's these energies. But we looking at people. Nobody walking around with no tank full of air, full of ether. Nobody. We all running off of the same source. Energies and everything. That's why when it comes down to these individuals that want to do this, want to use their power the wrong way with this mad, this black mad, whatever they want to call that, because it's not even nothing but what they calling it. Everybody possesses that kind of power. You have life force. The force is with you. It is intentions. We here to do good. We're not here to do bad. We here to take ourselves out of good, out of bad. Every time you come back on this earth, you trying to wean yourself out of all of the bad things. We trying to straighten the consciousness up. Remember, that's the only way you can understand what I mean. Your brain, sure, I don't have your brain in my head. You ain't got mine. It's consciousness. They just taught us all these other this information so that you think according to that. You think that's your brain, that everything coming, you think like that. And in actuality, that's not even the case. Your brain is just that device so you can understand it in this vessel. But you are pure consciousness. You looking through these eyes. I'm not this vessel. I understand I'm not this vessel. We maturing. We've already walked through the steps. We went all the way from not knowing God, not knowing about him, not understanding our connection. I'm talking about way back to understanding the land. We connected to the land, to rain dancing, making it happen, building a connection, all the way to the modern day now when you were small, kneeling in church. We had to bring ourselves, every cell in our body. We had to fix our chemical makeup to receive that presence. That's how far off our connection was, how low in vibration we was. And none of it was wrong. It's just steps that we had to take to get here now. See, now, God will talk to you all day long. If you're sitting still and you're trying to listen all day long, but we always had that. We just was unaware. That's what consciousness is, becoming aware of things. So understand that, like, that's why it's so much darkness. because of misunderstanding, because of the lack of information. Because we look at darkness like some people can't be helped. And that's just not so, man. Like it's just not so. And you will hear some people say, man, like people come here just to be evil. They never gonna. No, people come here and they never change. It wasn't intended like that. They just never change. They never awaken to themselves for whatever the reason be. But it's never planned like that for no individual. Everybody's to come. You got that soul inside you. That's what's trying to come out every time you come. Whether you can believe it or not, whether you think it's in there or not, all of that. It's your soul and your higher self giving you confirmation right now. Yeah, he right. That's what that is. It ain't your brain. What you was doing for this video, okay? It ain't your brain. We got to start understanding ourselves, understanding the function of ourselves. You know, because that's the whole part of your thinking. All before you didn't know you can literally, like you call and make a phone call and talk to somebody. You didn't know you can literally talk to your body, to your smart body. You didn't understand that. We none did. That's the reason for these people getting, I don't need the word, not even rich. I don't even know what that word would be. Off of hospitals and medical and all of this, man. There's a reason you see that snake wrapped around that medical symbol, man. It's a reason. None of these things is intended. Go back when they was rain dancing. They was going to the hospital. Like they had all of these conveniences that we have.